Hey, Fred Minnick here, and just want to tell you a little bit about one of the greatest men I've ever known. My wife's dad, Dr. Charles Englisher, a renowned radiologist who contributed to a lot of a lot of people's lives. He saved a lot of lives in his career, and he was an amazing dad. And he wrote the first book on Apple computers. You can check that out on on Amazon. But yeah, I actually snuck in there and gave him a 5-star review once. But he's in hospice care now, and you may recall that I mentioned his status in my live stream last week, where we were doing the taste off of the American Spirits Council of Tasters, which again, big win for Journeyman wheat whiskey. I think that caught us all by surprise, but I mentioned it there, and now he's in hospice care in a coma, and I just don't know. I just don't know how much more time we have. But what I do know is that I've had to make some difficult decisions about my company, about my operations, and what's most important to me is my family. It's always been that way. So I canceled my event in San Francisco. That's next week. Postponed an event in Nashville. The only thing that I have on the schedule that I'm going to do is some TV related things later in the month, and an event that's actually in my own neighborhood that I can walk to, so it won't take me away from my family too much. But I'm always open and honest about mindfulness and tasting and everything. And when I am emotionally like impacted, I don't taste as well, and I don't do well from a tasting perspective. Like, I can't pick up the same flavors that I would, and that's, I think that's pretty normal for a lot of people. And when I feel that, when I have that feeling come over me, I've talked about this before on some of my Iraq anniversaries, on the days I almost died. I do not taste. I stay away from alcohol, because those are moments where it's like, am I tasting or am I drinking? So I'm staying away from that, and so I will not be doing any tastings on this channel for a little bit. But that's completely secondary as to why I'm stepping away for a couple weeks. Um, I need to be with my family. And I'm gonna have to talk to my 8-year-old and my 3-year-old about why Grandpa's not gonna be with us at Christmas, and that's where my focus is right now. And so, how much this community means to me, how much the bourbon community means to me, and how much the whiskey world means to me, but especially this YouTube community, everything that you all have done for me, at the start of the pandemic. Just know that I appreciate it. And, the world's about to lose a great man, a great man who in his finest hour had the best one-liners you could ever possibly imagine. And I'll be talking more about those one-liners, later on, but now is not the time. But I just want to put this out there to let you all know I'm stepping away for a little bit, and I appreciate your thoughts and prayers for my family, because we're going to need them. And in terms of the podcast, I'm so gracious that Podcast One has stepped up and is going to be producing the show for me for the next month. But and I'll probably still be around on Instagram and Twitter from time to time. But I just wanted to let you all know that the next couple weeks you don't hear from me. I'm not going away or anything like that. I just really, really need to step away and be with my family. And I thank you for your understanding, and I hope to share a dram with you in the near future. Cheers.